Yeah, I'm Ron. I'm just doing my thing. I'm usually by the ocean or a river. I like to play my flute. It's really, the whole ambiance comes together. Oh yeah, I've been living outside quite a while and I make these flutes. They're made out of bamboo and they're in scale. They're high quality. And actually I fire temper these pieces so they won't crack. And I had a problem with that. I've been making flutes for over a couple of decades or so. And I did have a problem with that, but now I've learned how to fire temper. And they actually could just sit out in the sun for a few weeks, because it's happened by accident more than once now, because I sell and give a lot of flutes away, and they don't crack. And I've got friends that are world travelers, since I do live in the Kalalau Valley, and I meet a lot of people, and they go all over. And yeah, now they don't crack, and they're fire tempered. So I'm actually given a guarantee on these flutes, which I know no one else does. But as long as, you don't step on it, it gets slammed in a car door or anything, you can send it back to me, I'll send you another one. And, because I feel that confident about it. My flutes sound like this. This is the key of A. This is the key of G. This is the key of C. This is the shakuhachi. It's in C. Hey, it's Ron. Just playing my flute. I made a recording. It's called Kalalau Stew. It actually was a dream come true, since I do live unconventional life. I live out in the woods, 11 miles from the nearest road, and but I'm a musician, and I play with my friends a lot, and I play alone a lot, and it sounds good to me. So I thought that I'd like to make a recording, and but I didn't have any equipment to make a recording, and I didn't know anybody, but I just thought that it was a good idea. Lo and behold, since I live in a world-class backpacking destination, you get to meet a lot of people, and so I made connections, and I met a woman who said that she'd like to record me in San Francisco in the Bay Area. Well, I told her, I really had a lot of gratitude for the offer, but I'm not leaving the woods to go to any metropolitan area to do anything. Actually, one of the titles on my song is "Time is Money." And in Kalalau, I meet a lot of really successful people, and they're financially doing really well. But they don't have the time. They're stressed. They've got different problems that they encounter, and they come out to the woods to relax and recharge their battery, which they do. But I realize that the real true wealth is the time. You have enough time to nurture your own self. So the title of the song is "Time is Money." Yeah, so the dream went on, and I met a woman who wanted to record me in the Bay Area, and I said, well, that wasn't possible, because I wasn't going to leave the woods to do anything at all. Especially make money, since I was having a good time. But no, and then wait, I met a really wealthy man that lived on the island that liked to come to Kalalau. And oh wait, they were both ended up camping at the same time, and she told him what she wanted to do, how I turned her down, and then I mentioned to her maybe she could get some portable equipment. So all of a sudden she connected with this wealthy man, and the next summer, all of a sudden, the equipment was there to do the recording, and she had a place to stay when she arrived on the island, and it all hooked up, and I was still in the valley and had never left the valley. And then we did the recording, and then it took a little while, and then I had to have a little cash to get the finances up, which I make some sales from my flutes in the valley, and actually I had a financial benefactor that helped me with the rest, and I had 100, at that time, tapes of Kalalau Stew delivered to me on the beach, but I never left Kalalau. Actually, the woman sent me an email by kayak to Kalalau Beach. I got an email by kayak and said that she needed the names of the songs and the names of the players, which she didn't have yet. So I actually sent it out with a backpacker who made a phone call that got to the lady, that put the whole album together, and I never left the valley once, never made a phone call, never had to deal with something that comes from the outside world. It is a CD. So that's how my dream came true. Yeah, so the title to the CD is Kalalau Stew, and there's a lot of meaning to the title, because we cook a lot of food communally, and it's actually an international set of people that come to Kalalau. It's a world-class backpacking destination, and they all come in, and a lot of people are looking to gather and share with other people, because they hear that we're out here and there is something like that going on, and so everyone's bringing something for the stew. We make a lot of stew out there, and we make the stew whatever shows up, and it's just amazing, because you couldn't write down all these recipes, they change every night, and what's amazing, it always tastes so good. It's cooked on a wood fire, which I know has a lot to do with it, and the pure water of the river, and it makes everybody come together and eat, and then we play music, and we laugh, and we just have the best time ever, So that's why the CD's Kalalau stew, and I just want to put out the vibration of that. It really is one of the most uplifting things people can do, is get together and eat and make merry. And so that's why it's Kalalau stew. Hey, it's Ron, just showing you guys my shakuhachi. It's really a real meditative instrument. It's not like the side flute, you hold it straight down and it's real centering. It's really my pride and joy. This is my favorite flute to play. And I sell these flutes made out of bamboo, a Japanese instrument called a shakuhachi. And they actually, you can buy these and they can cost thousands of dollars. And I'm talking some serious money. And this one sounds just as good as the expensive ones, although it's not an art object. And those flutes are made from the root piece, and there's a lot of nodes or sections, roots, all gnarly, that they have to bore through, do a lot of lengthy work to reproduce a natural tube that is at the top of the stand of bamboo, which you don't have to do any work cleaning the inside out. And but these things play just as beautifully and the sound's just as good. How come it's like that? Well, I'll tell you why. In ancient times, when the samurai were taking over Japan, and they took over, and they didn't want anyone to have a sword with them. So the commoners, the peasants, weren't allowed to own swords. So they were at a great disadvantage now. But wait, they had to think hard about this, and they thought, you know, we all play these flutes, and they only made a law you couldn't carry a sword. Nothing about a flute. So they started making the flutes from the bottom. They started making from the root piece that is hard and solid like oak. And if you did use it and club somebody, you could have at least some equalness in someone who got a sword. That's why they made them from the bottom. Now they've become an art object, and they are exquisite pieces, and if you can afford one, it would be great. Get one. Mine's not an art piece, but I play my flute, and to tell you the truth, I haven't even seen these flutes because no one wants to carry it around in their backpack. But I hear the recordings, and I swear they're identical to the flutes that I make from the top piece. And the top piece, the sound can be just as good, but the whole deal is the hand selection of the piece, which I have to spend a good while. Sometimes I find a treasure trove, I get a bunch at one time, but a lot of times I really got to seek it out, and I go to more than one bamboo forest. So my pieces, they sound just comparable as the other pieces, and that's the history of the shakuhachi. And I'll just play you another little note.